Are you the guy that got slapped on video?
I did, but I'll slap it out you though.
Oh, you will?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to show you the inside of the house.
I'll make you another clip. Don't do that.
Seriously?
Don't do that.
Former UFC fighter Tiki Gosen knocked out kick streamer Dean the Great with an elbow to the face at a house party hosted by Rampage Jackson in California on February 18, 2026. This was the second time in less than 24 hours that Dean was struck, and it wasn't the last. The incident occurred at Rampage's party and was caught on a live stream. Dean, who regularly streams on Kick, was filming as he approached Gosen. The entire confrontation unfolded on camera, with every word, gesture, and moment of tension visible to Dean's live audience, before quickly spreading across social media. Gosen, a retired MMA fighter with a career spanning over a decade, competed in the UFC, Strikeforce, and Bellator. He holds a 10-8 professional record, where he lost by TKO in a bout against one of the most dangerous welterweights in MMA history. Now, he runs an athlete management company, with Rampage Jackson as one of his clients, which is why he was at the party that evening. Gosen was not at the party seeking content or conflict, but rather attending a work-related event. Dean, whose real name is Aini Shahi Shabazz, is a kick streamer and influencer boxer, currently fighting under the Misfits boxing banner. Before his December 2025 loss to Amado Vargas by unanimous decision in Dubai, he had a perfect 7-0 record. His boxing career mainly consists of exhibition bouts under the MF and Aussie NX series, with only one official professional win, a TKO victory over Waleed Sharks in November 2022. Known for his confrontational content, Dean's approach relies heavily on trash talk and provocation, which eventually led to his clash with Gosen that night. In the video, Dean approached Gosen and accused him of pretending not to know who he was. Gosen responded calmly, but Dean continued to press, quickly escalating the situation into hostility.
Act like you don't know me?
No, I don't know you.
You definitely know
Nice
me.
to meet you, though.
Gosen's response was calm and measured, stating that he genuinely didn't know who Dean was. Dean extended a handshake, saying, "Nice to meet you," seemingly attempting to end the conversation on a neutral note. However, Dean wasn't interested in a simple introduction. He had already decided the interaction would be confrontational and continued to test Gosen's patience with each comment he made.
Don't like your attitude, and I don't like your fucking
That was Gosen drawing a firm line. His voice remained steady, his posture unchanged. He simply told Dean that the energy he was bringing wouldn't be tolerated. But Dean, already beyond the point of reading the room, immediately fired back, making it clear that he felt the same way and had no intention of backing down. That's when the moment connected the two incidents. Gosen referenced the viral Larry Wheels slap from the night before, a clip that had been circulating on social media for hours by the time this confrontation took place. He asked Dean about it directly. Dean admitted to getting slapped by Larry Wheels, but then, without missing a beat, he threatened to slap Gosen, a retired professional MMA fighter who had spent his career training to handle physical threats under pressure. Gosen's response wasn't born from surprise. It was a calm, verbal warning. It was his final reminder to Dean that he was crossing a line, but Dean didn't heed it. Instead, he doubled down, telling Gosen he would turn him into just another viral clip, another piece of content for the internet. He framed the threat as if it were some casual content creation, rather than a direct, physical challenge. Gosen, however, had enough. With a serious tone, he said, "One more time," and then, as he made clear, the talking was over.
Are you the guy that got slapped on video?
I did, but I'll slap it out you though.
Oh, you will?
I'm going to show you the inside of the house.
I'll make you another clip. Don't do that.
Seriously?
Don't do that.
The series of events involving Dean the Great in February 2026 quickly turned into a whirlwind of viral content and public scrutiny, from his disrespectful behavior toward Larry Wheels and his wife Shayla to the physical altercation with Tiki Gosen. The internet quickly latched onto these incidents, transforming them into a cautionary tale of boundary pushing that finally caught up with him. The first incident, which occurred on February 17th during a live stream hosted by Rampage Jackson, saw Dean, visibly intoxicated, repeatedly disrespecting Shayla. What started as compliments and casual flirtation escalated into boundary-crossing behavior, including a direct request for a hug in front of her husband, Larry Wheels. Despite multiple warnings from others, including Rampage, Dean continued to push his limits, eventually making an inappropriate comment about Shayla being up for grabs. In response, Larry delivered a powerful open-hand slap that sent Dean stumbling back, knocking him out of frame. The slap quickly went viral, and the internet praised Larry's restraint in responding with a measured yet decisive action. The very next day, Dean found himself in another confrontation at Rampage Jackson's house party. This time, it was with Tiki Gosen, a retired MMA fighter. Dean's provocations and threats quickly escalated, leading to Gosen delivering a perfectly executed elbow that dropped Dean to his knees. Gosen's calm, efficient handling of the situation stood in stark contrast to Dean's increasingly reckless behavior. The footage from both incidents spread like wildfire across social media platforms, with millions of views and countless memes, solidifying Dean's reputation as someone who constantly pushed boundaries until those boundaries pushed back. Despite being the aggressor in both incidents, Dean tried to downplay his actions. His post about the Gosen elbow, in which he framed it as clip farming because he was intoxicated, was met with widespread backlash. The internet saw through his narrative, recognizing that he had instigated both confrontations and escalated them before physical consequences found him. Beyond the viral moments, the incidents added to a growing pattern of controversial behavior that had followed Dean for years. From misogynistic comments at a Misfits boxing press conference in Dubai to ongoing contract disputes and allegations of domestic violence, Dean's history of boundary pushing and provocations had been well documented. However, the February altercations were different. There was a physical price to pay for his actions this time. As for Gosen and Larry Wheels, the incidents only seemed to boost their public image. Gosen's precise elbow was seen as a demonstration of seasoned fight experience, while Larry's slap was framed as a measured response to relentless disrespect. Both men emerged from the viral moments with increased respect, while Dean was left to deal with the fallout. The internet has already moved on to the next viral moment, but for Dean, the question remains, will he use these incidents as a wake-up call to reassess his behavior, or will they simply become another chapter in a story that continues to spiral out of control? Only time will tell.